morning, Leo. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we're doing that timeless midweek update reading for you. So what that means for you is whether you're Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising at the time of viewing this video, something should resonate with you. So Leo, I want you to use that intuition of yours. Focus and meditate only on that actually resonates. Anything else, just leave it for another Leo who's obviously viewing the general reading at the same time. So let's get started here. Today I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck to do a 9-card general reading spread for you, as well as pull one oracle card from the Oweni D's oracle deck and one oracle card from the Chinese 5 Elementals deck. So let's go ahead and get started and see what the rest of the week holds for you. Starting at the top, Leo, we got Temperance coming into play, as well as the King of Wands and the Three of Wands. In the middle, we have the Fool, as well as 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Finishing up the week, we have 5 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and finally, the Knight of Pentacles. Let's set this deck aside, pull this diamond a little closer here, Leo, and let's dive in and see what gems we can pull out for you. Starting at the top, you have Major Arcana Temperance in play. Now, Temperance is all about not going from one intense extreme end to the other. So, Leo, you got to find a moderate balance between it. And this may have something to do with emotions because, like you see, there's water involved here. Water, the angel is equally balancing out the emotions equally, the feelings, to make sure it's an equal give and take here in a balance. Now, at the same time, notice that little toe, dip it into a little pool of water down there, a little bit deeper, but testing the water. So perhaps at this time, you are definitely working at moderately balancing out your emotions, finding that balance that works for you. At the same time, maybe testing if you can go a little bit deeper with emotions and feelings. Now, attached to that Temperance card, we do have the King of Wands coming into play, as well as the Three of Wands. The traveling expansion or waiting for your ship to come in card. King of Wands is that is definitely you, Leo. It is a very fiery nature king, charming, attractive, charismatic, the natural networker, social networker person. You have a creative bent about you to be really empowers you to create growth and nurture it. But you just really pull it off, as well as you're passionate about whatever you put your focus upon. Now, Leo, you also have the Three of Wands in play here. Now, the Three of Wands, like I said, this is the card of looking to expand your horizons. Whether you're looking to travel forth and go forward to the more successful joy, see that bright yellow light in the horizon, or you're there at the edge, you've completed things and you're waiting for your ship to come in. Thus, you can continue to progress forward. These are both attached to Temperance, so you are at the edge here. Even look at all of this. The waters are happy. The emotions are here. You're testing the water, so perhaps you are the one who's going to progress forward rather than waiting for a ship to come into you. But you have that fiery energy in play here, definitely. Now, let me put this down because right in the middle, seems like it's forbearance. You are traveling forth with faith. Look at you. The Fool card comes into play. This is where, you have a new cycle, a new journey beginning, and you're going to step forward with faith. So, Leo, like I said, it does seem to be that you're the one who's going to progress forward. You're going to start down this path, this new cycle. And it may be because you did test the waters. Go in and test a little deeper emotion and feeling involved. And using your King of Wands, that fire energy, that passion, it's led you to have faith, to just take a chance. Let's do this. And you're stepping out. Now, there has been some holdbacks there. I mean, you were, like I said, with that Three of Wands standing on that shoreline, looking out, you see the success, you see that the joy that you want to reach in that sunny, successful card. But at the same time, you're feeling a little trapped. You put a line in the sand at some point, some truths, communication, thoughts, and ideals, and tied yourself in knots about making this decision to go forward, even blindfolded yourself. You're worried about either you getting hurt or hurting others. So you really just kind of came to a standstill there and held yourself there. But with the Fool card coming into play, it tells me that you recently you ripped off that blindfold, untangled those knots, and realized you could walk around this little fence of ideals and thoughts that you built up, and you can just walk around it. And you start with faith. You figured it out. Yeah, I didn't get hurt. And now, true, the King of Wands, you're overburdened. You also have a lot of responsibilities. You take on a lot of projects. You're just so motivated. You're invigorated. You're energized. You got this energy that's like, oh, I can do it all. You take on a lot, and at times it can be overburdening. Because look at this Ten of Wands. You're busting your butt or breaking your back here, and you're just overwhelmed because you're doing it all by yourself. It could be your ego makes that to happen for you, Leo, because you are definitely taking on all the responsibilities and projects and not asking for help from anybody, but that can be burdensome. But you are stepping out with faith here as well. So let's move on down to the next level here, because like I said, with the stepping out with faith and that feeling, kind of trapped a little bit there and not wanting to hurt anybody, there is the Five of Pentacles that does come into play. Now, this is kind of a self-isolating card that is coming into play. You're not really abandoned or isolated, but you're feeling that victimhood, that calling upon being victimized, like, nobody cares. I'm left out in the cold. I've been here, I'm abandoned. Yeah, that's not true. You're doing that to yourself, as the Eight of Swords up here attests to. Yeah, you tied yourself up into that. But, and plus, you are doing this. You're going out, you're journeying, you're stepping out in faith, you're journeying. But at the same time, it looks like you're feeling like you're all alone in this. Now, the King of Swords does come into play here. King of Swords is air qualities like Gemini, Libra, or even Aquarius, characteristics of that, leaving emotions out of decisions, doing a lot of deep research, looking for facts, logic, truth is very high in deception. I mean, the King of Swords makes fact-based decisions. Now, you may take a little longer because he's actually doing the research, but he's coming into play because this truth, this discovery. Now, this could be characteristics within your own natal chart, or this could be another who's come into play, where you have been kind of refusing their assistance, but they've also inspired you on this new faith-based travel. This is a new adventure, this new cycle beginning. A logical one. Now, the logics and stuff say you shouldn't be carrying these burdens all on your own here. You need to ask for help to begin this new journey. In order to do that, you need to look at the logic and factual truth about it all, especially about the fact that you really have not been abandoned. You're not isolated, not alone. Now, finally coming up is the slowest action card of all, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, while this card may be the slowest action card, it is actually, it's got a lot of those Taurus qualities involved into it, that character of stable, dependable, loyal, making sure before each step forward that there's a solid foundation that, you're going to securely step and not trip up. So it may be slow, but it is definitely a card of action. It is progressing slowly. So you got to have that patience. Now, this is attached to that Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So you got that communication, decision making. Even there, you're doing the research, making sure things are good. You may be feeling a little alone at this time, but you are progressing forward here. It's slow, it's progressive. All right, well, we're going to pull, I'm hoping something here is resonating with you, Liam. I'm going to pull one card from the Wedding Dees Oracle deck, see if we can help tie some stuff together here, and then pull one from the Chinese Oracles deck as well. So your card from the Wedding Dees card deck today is Trust. Leo, your affirmation: I trust and follow my intuition. I walk my true path. So it says further on, the wolf symbolizes a deep connection with your intuition and instincts, Leo. The moon is a powerful ally of the wolf. The moon is the unconscious and holds the secrets of knowledge and wisdom. So the wolf empowers the teacher within you to come forth and aid you in understanding the great mysteries of life. As you feel the energy of the wolf coming alive within you, Leo, trust yourself to share your knowledge and your wisdom. Get to know and trust your deepest self, and even in the darkest places, you will find courage and spiritual companionship. Alrighty, I'm going to set this right down here on your Fool's Journey. Now, I'm also going to grab the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle card, and we're going to read from the guidebook because, as I was saying, these cards have a lot of instruction. You'll learn a lot about Chinese astrology, zodiac, even Feng Shui or Taoism, depending on the card drawn. And so today, Leo, you have the Earth Rat. Change your mindset. So I'm going to set this down while I pull from the guidebook the information for this, because this book is new as well, and it's really tight and stiff on the pages. There we go. Now, if this is your first time here, go ahead and tap on that subscription button down below there, Leo. That way you'll get updated and notified next time I upload another reading. You won't miss out on any of these. So now also, I want you just to focus and meditate on this image of the Earth Rat. As I read from the guidebook, I want you to use your intuition. Only focus on that actually resonates for you. All right, Leo, the Earth Rat pillar highlights the power of the mind. Yang Earth and the heavenly frequency over the rat's pure water element in the earthly frequency presents looming obstacles, yet the solution-oriented rat always manages to rise above seemingly insurmountable challenges despite water element's association with fears. Now, this card appears to reassure you that there are always options, Leo. You just have to shift your mindset from one that takes you on a path of fear and despair to one that attracts opportunities to you. Instead of trying to open the same locked door, look for another door or find someone who holds a key. Leo, a resourceful, creative mind can unlock mysteries and see more possibilities that a closed mind could never, ever see. Start by being more discerning with your thoughts. Train your mind to challenge thoughts that come from a place of self-doubt or even fear. Also, the mind is not separate from your heart. Leo, the Chinese character for the heart, Zin, also refers to the mind. The union of the heart-mind plays a significant part in elevating our consciousness. An aligned heart-mind allows us to trust in a benevolent world full of possibilities. Now, the message from heaven for you today, Leo. Yang Earth presents us with restrictions to stir our creativity. Use your imagination to turn limitations into unique solutions. And your message from the Earth today, the rat appears to help you be more conscious of the power of thoughts. You are the master of your own thoughts, Leo. Imagine the ideal outcome and your possibilities will become infinite. Alrighty, I do hope it resonated with you today. We'll catch you next time, Leo. Bye.